Hello, everybody. It has been a bit since I've sent out one of these to update you on what's going on with Hope. And so I wanted to do that today because there's a lot going on. So 3 things we're going to talk about very quickly in this video. The first one, we spend a lot of time talking about us, what we're doing, what's going on with the film, and that's amazing. And there's going to be some of that in here, but I wanted to tell you all a little something about yourself, about this group that are getting these videos. So we have about 8,500 people on our mailing list for Grace-Based Films. That's the wide list. This group, this special group that are getting these videos, are part of the donor group that is making this film possible, and we wanted to make these special for you if you have already donated or are considering to do that. So there's, I think, 56 people or organizations that are on this group, and that's kind of the scope. So here's a little bit about yourself. I wrote this down. We have a combination of individuals, private foundations, and religious institutions represented in this group. The donations range from $250 to all the way up to $500,000 and everything in between. And we're incredibly grateful for every single one of those. We have commitments from 9 bishops. We have deans of seminaries and cathedrals, priests, pastors, communicators, and formation leaders. From those donors that are in the religious space, we have representations from 4 different denominations in this small group. We have people that are receiving this from the South in Texas, North Carolina, Florida, and Louisiana. From the West in Arizona, Nevada, Montana, Washington, California. In the Midwest, we have Ohio, Iowa, Michigan, Oklahoma, Northeast, Connecticut, New York, Massachusetts, Mid-Atlantic, Washington, D.C., and Virginia. And South Central, no, that's already represented. So those are the states. This group represents nearly all of the major Episcopal provinces in the United States, which is amazing. And we have representations from some of the largest dioceses in the country and some of the smallest, from urban centers and rural places. So I am so grateful. This list is growing. This coalition is growing. This is how these bold swings happen. This would not exist without you. So this week, which is kind of a fun, amazing thing, I'm heading to Washington, D.C. to be part of a coalition of bridge builders that are meeting. I think there's 100 organizations from all over the country, and I was invited to come represent at this over a 3-day event in Mount Vernon. And we are the only film company that was invited to participate. And so I think that you can be proud about the way that these stories, the work, the screenings, the engagement around all of these projects are representing you well, and I wanted you to know that. We are headed in a week or so to Mississippi to do a second scout of the same location. And we're going to have a call with the possibility of another location just to confirm and make sure that we are always in the best situation and that we can spend our dollars the best possible way to tell the stories. So that is coming up. We met with the casting director today, and that process has started. We've already had some missions come from a variety of agencies in Los Angeles with some actors from shows that you would recognize. So that process is beginning. And then this is really the important thing. So we haven't shared this widely, and I don't think we will, but what I wanted to let you know is that one of the things that's been on my heart from the very beginning of this is that we tell a story to serve young people, but in the process of making and screening and then further engaging people afterwards, we have youth at the center of all of this. So as I've always said, I don't want this to be a 51-year-old's version of what young people need to hear. We want youth involved at every step of the process. So while we are filming, and right now it's intended for November and December, we are going to be opening up our set to young people to come visit and be a part of that in 2 ways. One is just to shadow filmmakers, if for young people that are interested in cameras or hair and makeup or production or grip and electric or props, all those things, to shadow really amazing people with great hearts, to expose them to what this world is like. And it's something that I never had when I grew up in the 90s in Iowa, and I wish that it would have been available to me. So I've been very intentional about making these opportunities available to other young people. So it's a camp. The whole thing's being filmed at a camp. We're staying at a camp. The young people will sleep at the camp. The cast will be there. They can run lines with actors, all the kinds of things. So the other part of it is I want to make sure while we are filming this to also include young people's voices so that when we get ready to film a scene, if we have young people there, that I can have dialogue with them a little bit to make sure that I'm doing justice to what we're attempting to do that day on set and with the actors and with the scene. So it's important to me to have those voices, to bounce those things off, to make sure we're as authentic as possible. So right now we're intending to film over Thanksgiving break. So that's probably the easiest time for young people to come. But there are weekends as well and weekdays if they can get away. But we have somebody, it's part of our production team, that will be directly pointed to be the liaison for all that. And it's all kind of being flushed out right now. But I wanted you to know, because you are the ones that I'm inviting and opening this up to. So that's where we are today. There's a lot going on. We have the producers all coming back in. Like I said, we got casting. We're going back out with the DP, with the producers, with hopefully the editor, with our liaison out to look at some of these places and talk to the people and get this thing to further along. So I'm grateful to you. I will send more as I have it. I hope you all have an amazing, amazing week. Thank you.